Little monsters, or what I like to call you, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. The Lady Gaga deep dive is underway. The next album I'm jumping into is Joanne, the deluxe. There's 14 songs, it's 47 minutes long, and I gotta say, I know nothing about this album. I'm going into it completely blind. The only thing I looked up was the album cover to try to get down like the wardrobe, the dress code, which I was picking up flannel is probably what we'll go with this album. That's it. That's all I know. Just the aesthetic, which is Gaga wearing a pink hat, and I know that this is also around the time going into like A Star Is Born, probably getting into the time of recording those songs, writing for that album for that era. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to break down the lyrics as best as I can. Please help me out with anything that goes over my head. Drop comments about lore, drop comments about context. Like, I really want to know what's going on here. And if there's a song that I've heard, I'm going to keep going through and listening to it and try to break down the lyrics of that, as well as those of you that have been on the channel know that I like to listen to the album completely through the way the artist intends to do it. If it's your first time here on the channel, please hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment. Again, leave me a comment, please. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down and dissect it. We are getting ready for the drop of Mayhem, which comes out in just a little bit over a week tomorrow. Can't wait for this. So far from what we heard from her, it's going to be fantastic. Disease is the antidote, Mayhem. I mean, Abracadabra, just bangers already. Cannot freaking wait for that. All right, let's go. Let's get into Joanne. Get comfortable, get your snacks, get a drink, and let's relax and listen to what Lady Gaga's got on her mind. First track is called Damned Heart. Ooh.
Young wild American.
So this is going to be like a rock album, I have a feeling.
Looking to be something. Out of school, go in for 100 or 2.
Young, wild American looking to be something. Out of school, going for 100 or 2. So go dancers. You could take that as burlesque. You could take that as a stripper. Just kind of in that realm. Mark Ronson and Josh Home. Mark Ronson, okay. Whoa.
Song, young wild American, come on, baby, do you have a girlfriend? Rain on me a million.
Oh, she said the lyric before the song even came out. Rain on me, banger, banger, banger. Before the end of the song, young wild American, come on, baby, do you have a girlfriend? Rain on me a million. Her voice already very strong from the get-go. Hey, Unbreakable. Hey, so you can't pierce my heart, it's strong like a diamond. You're gonna need a special tool to ground me down.
Girls paying bad 'cause it doesn't pay to be good. Daddy's girl's never good enough.
Oh.
I'll just keep going 'cause this dance is on you.
Y'all have to let me know, is this autobiographical? I know her middle name is Joanne, so it makes me think that these songs are going to be very personal. Maybe I should actually, let me do a Google really quick. Okay, so according to this, yes, Lady Gaga's album Joanne is largely autobiographical. Gaga has said the songs are about her life and experiences. Let me see an explanation. Inspiration. The album is named after Gaga's aunt, Joanne, who died of lupus at age 19. Oh my gosh. Gaga has said that she feels a strong spiritual connection to Joanne, even though they never met. Themes. The album explores themes of pain, depression, heartbreak, female friendships, and apathy from social media. Personal life. Gaga has said that the album required her to dig deep into her personal life. She also said that she wanted to understand the different relationships she had gone through. Influence. Gaga has said that returning to her family and history makes her strong. She also said that the album was very revealing of her as a woman. Okay, now obviously that's the AI overview, so take that with a grain of salt, but I'm sure they pulled that from some good sources. Lady Gaga has opened up about her most emotional album to date. The 30-year-old pop icon, whose last solo record was 2013's Art Pop, says that her fifth studio album, Joanne, which drops October 21st, is deeply autobiographical. So there's our answer. Make sure I follow this as if she is singing it straight to us from her own experiences. Okay. So damn, Dad. Makes me think her dad in A Star Is Born, that dice fight played, was very similar. Mark Ronson on that guitar. Hey. Way to start the freaking album off with that. I like the meaning of it. She has a diamond heart. Diamond, obviously, being one of the most precious materials, is very hard to grind down. Pressure, obviously, creates diamonds. So the diamond heart, it's going to be very hard to pierce through it. She knows who she is. She knows about herself. She's a strong, independent person. So may not be flawless, but she knows that she got a diamond heart. I like the little, maybe a callback to her dad in there. I wonder if that has some actual meaning. Like, I know that she has danced before. I've heard stories that she has stripped before. I forget who it was that was in, maybe it was Cardi and someone else that has danced with her before. Oh, Cardi and Cash Doll. I think it was Cash Doll that has said a story about Lady Gaga actually being a very sweet woman and that she's danced with her before. So, yeah, so there's some definitely truth behind that. I wonder if there's some parallel then between her dad in real life and her dad in the movie A Star Is Born. Next track. Hey, yo. Mark Ronson and Hillary Lindsay. Oh, I wanted to say before I ended the last track, I'm getting kind of like Bruce Springsteen vibes here. Very much so like a diary writer, someone that's writing from their own experiences and kind of has that pop rock feeling to it.
Whole pack like Marlboro, blow it in your face, blow it in your face, blow it in your face. I can't wait to rev you up faster than you can say Ferrari, tearing up the gravel, watch you unravel, now it's a party. Hey, I can't wait to cast my spell, with you what you'll never tell.
Hey.
Cause I got it covered, city gravy southern, got it dripping like no other.
City gravy, yum.
Get up for me, my body.
Hey.
We smoking them all. Ayo, ayo. We smoking them all. wait to place for real. Track burns like
This definitely has Mark Ronson all over it. Someone that I discovered through Uptown Funk with Bruno Mars. Many of you may have had the same experience there because that was a mega smash hit and that album was awesome. 24 Karat Gold that they worked on together. But yeah, it's giving me that same kind of alternative rock production feeling, the hand clap and everything. Really light.
spin it in your face, spin it in your face, play it in your face. Can't wait to get you shook up faster than you could try.
This feels like 2015, 2016 too. Oh! Hey, mirror on the ceiling. Okay. Feels good. Oh, that guitar feels really damn good. Reading the just reading that prologue that they gave us earlier, I thought we were gonna have a depressing, slow album. So far, this is getting all the feelings going, all the good feelings going, all the good vibes going. I'm sure it's gonna hit me like a ton of bricks soon, though. God, her voice is so versatile. That one doesn't seem to really need decoded. Kind of just feels like cigarettes after sex. Looking up at the mirror. Wow. Okay. Fun song. Whew. Ooh, already the self-titled track. This is called Joanne. Who's on the credits? Mark Ronson and Blood Pop.
Take my hand, stay Joanne. Heaven's not ready.
Oh, what does that sound like? Like a Simon and Garfunkel song or a Karen Carpenter. Man. And damn, I didn't even think about it till now. There is kind of a tie between her and Karen Carpenter. Just the versatility like each other, the immense talent. If you don't know Karen Carpenter, go check her out. One of the greatest drummers that ever lived. One of my favorite singers. Someone that my mom really loved growing up. So very near and dear to my heart. I don't know why I never thought about that before. I know their like voices may be a lot different and maybe their attitudes are different, but just the versatility and the talent wise.
Every part of my aching heart needs you more than the angels do.
Aww.
Girl, where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going, girl? Girl, where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going, girl?
That guitar.
If you could, I know that you'd stay. We both know things don't
It's like the Lumineers, Willie Nelson, and Simon and Garfunkel got together to make this. Voice sounds so much different on this. There's this old timiness I feel like she attached to her voice on this track.
And I'll still love you even if I can't see you anymore. Can't wait to see you soar. Girl, where do you think you're going?
Beautiful. She has a special ability of messing with my emotions. Over here instantly thinking about my grandma, who I love so freaking much, man. Oh my gosh. I couldn't imagine never having the chance to meet my grandma, especially, I never met my grandma on my dad's side, so there's a little bit of relatableness to that, but I won't even go there. That's a little too personal. But my grandma, my mom's side, oh, I love her so much. She is the light of my life. Oh my God. If I never got to meet her, I would probably be a completely different person. Like, I'd probably be an asshole, to be honest. Her and my mom have been the guides in my life, the light in my life. They are everything in this world to me. The kindest, sweetest people. Ooh, man, it made me emotional thinking about just like, and my grandma's been going through it this past few years, so it's definitely very, very, very relevant there. But man, call your grandma, call your mom up. The beginning line up there where it said, "Take my hand, stay Joanne, heaven's not ready for you. Ooh, every part of my aching heart needs you more than the angels do." Oh my God, that's just beautiful. Okay, next track, John Wayne.
I know it's bad, but I'm just like, can I just
super famous actor.
Go a little faster?
3 a.m. Mustang speeding, 2 lovers headed for a dead end. Too fast, hold tight. He laughs, running through the red lights, hollering over rubber spinning. Big swig, toss another beer can. Too lit tonight, praying on the moonlight. Every John is just the same. I'm sick of their city games. I crave a real wild man. I'm strung out on John Wayne.
Oh. Whoa.
Baby, let's get high. John Wayne.
Oh. Interesting. So yeah, John Wayne, known for all the country westerns, outlaw, that kind of stuff, being the hard ass, that kind of thing. So she's into that in this song.
Blue collar and a red state treasure. Love junkie on a 3-day bender. His grip so hard, eyes glare, trouble like a mugshot. Charge up 'cause the man's on a mission. 1, 2, yeah, the gears are shifting. He called, I cried, we broke, racing through the moonlight. Every John is just the same. I'm sick of their city games. I crave a real wild man. I'm strung out on John Wayne.
Interesting.
Baby, let's get high. John Wayne.
I gotta say, I I have not really watched any John Wayne movies. I'm sure maybe I did as a kid because my dad's into that kind of stuff, that whole toxic masculinity thing. And, they're fun westerns. I've seen more Clint Eastwood than I have John Wayne. But yeah, I've never really seen any. Maybe one day I'll go back and watch, but it's just never really been my thing. And I guess I do know kind of how problematic he was and that kind of shit, so it's hard to get past that, but I do know or have heard the movies are entertaining, so maybe I'll go in with open mind and check them out. I get the sentiment of this song though. The craziest thing to me is that this feels more like a Blood Pop production than the last track does, and this one is Josh Homme, not Blood Pop. Oh. It's this dance. Well, that one's going to stand out on this album. The production was a lot different, reminding me a little more Chromatica with the electronic sound to it. Next track, Dancing in Circles. Where we at? Track number 5. Uptown Funk, Funk Me Downtown. Is this Mark Ronson as well? Sure the hell is. Mark Ronson and Beck Hansen. Ooh. I feel down. I wish you were mine. I close my eyes, take a breath, and I picture us in a place I can't recognize. There's a No Doubter Gwen Stefani song that this reminds me of. If I can think of it, I will say it. In the fire, I call your name. Okay, now it changed. I don't know if that means what I think it means. Baby, don't cry. Dancing in circles feels good to be lonely. Baby, don't cry. Baby, don't cry. I'm singing dancing in circles feels good to be. I swear Baby Don't Cry, Baby Don't Cry. Even that part, I swear, is in a No Doubt song. Is it Hey Baby? Hey baby, hey baby, hey. The bus say. That might be what I'm hearing. I think that's what I'm hearing. Hold on. I need to go back. Up all night trying to rub the pain out. I'm singing, baby, don't cry, baby, don't cry. Dancing in circles feels good to be lonely. Baby, don't cry, baby, don't cry. Similar. I'm singing, dancing in circles feels good. My dumb brain. Tap down those boots while I beat 'em out. Let's funk downtown. Tap down those boots. Wow, that doesn't even sound like her. Association. I don't know exactly what that production is called, but there's like an Indian influence on there. It's like twangy or metallic. Is that a sitar? That sounds nothing like her, but I dig it.
while I beat around. Funk me downtown. Hurts inside, but not this time. All the things.
It's like electric country.
Vanish as I touch myself. Call out loud for you. Oh, can you hear me singing? Baby, don't cry, baby, don't cry. Dancing in circles feels good to be lonely. Baby, don't cry.
I feel like I should be holding on to my belt buckle here.
Dancing in circles feels good to be lonely. Tap down those boots while I beat around. Let's funk downtown. Tap down those boots while I beat around. Funk me downtown. Tap down those boots while I beat around. Let's funk downtown. Tap down those boots while I beat around. Funk me downtown.
Fun. Hey, hey, oh. Great drums on this track. And if that's like a sitar, not sure. Nice. Oh, Mark Ronson. Next track, Perfect Illusion. Now, I did watch the music video for this one, but as I said, I like to listen to the album all the way through, so let's go. This is my chance to break down the lyrics now.
Trying to get control, pressure's taking its toll. Stuck in the middle zone, I just want you alone. My guessing game is strong, way too real to be wrong. Caught up in your show, yeah, at least now I know it wasn't love. It wasn't love, it was a perfect illusion.
So good. I don't know if this was the lead single from the album, but if it was, then round of applause to them. Very smart, if so, because it sounds like Lady Gaga still, but it's also like getting you ready to transition into this new sound of like this country rock electronic feeling that we're getting a lot from this Joanne album. So I don't know if that's what actually happened, but if so, I think that would have been really smart just to kind of, because humans only can take 14% change at a time. Once, if she would have went from, now I haven't heard Art Pop or Fame Monster, if she would have went from like, you know, this to Chromatica, then people probably been like, oh my God, what happened to the old Lady Gaga? Which they might have done that anyways. But, you know, whenever an artist tries to experiment with a new sound, people just start freaking out because we can only handle so much change at a time. It's like going from Windows 8 to Windows 10, Windows 10 to Windows 11, where you freak out at first, but then you get used to it, you use it, you learn it a little more, and you start, you know, it's not as crazy. But yeah, that's the psychology I take behind it.
High like amphetamine, maybe it's just a dream. That's what it means to crush. Now that I'm waking up, I still feel the blow, but at least now I know it wasn't love. It wasn't love. It was a perfect illusion.
Now I know some of these songs are sad and singing about things that didn't work out, but it doesn't feel depressing. They did a good job on the production with that. That's right. I forgot that Kevin Parker, Tame Impala. Yeah, he is Tame Impala. He just hires musicians to go on the road with him. But Kevin Parker is Tame Impala. I forgot that he was the one involved in producing this, and then obviously Mark Ronson. Go watch the music video for this. It's badass. It's like a fever dream. Perfect illusion. Come on. Perfect illusion. Woo! Yeah. Now, I know they didn't sound exactly the same, and the production is definitely something different than this person I'm gonna name would have put out, but there is a parallel to like Pat Benatar, and I think it's the power in her vocals on that track. But I could hear Pat Benatar on this track, even though it's not something normally that you would hear production wise, but the cadence, the substance of it, I think for whatever reason I'm thinking of all of these greats, which is a testament to the versatility of Lady Gaga, which I keep bringing up, but it's mind blowing. Another song I've heard, I watched the music video for this as well, Million Reasons.
You're giving me a million reasons to let you go. You're giving me a million reasons to quit the show. You're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. If I had a highway, I would run for the hills. If you could find a dry way, I'd forever be still. But you're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. I bow down to pray. I try to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me the way to cut through all this worn out leather. I've got 100 million reasons to walk away, but baby, I just need one good one to stay.
So damn relatable. I know there's so many of us out there that have been in this type of situation before where there's so many red flags, there's so many ideas and arguments that get tossed out where your brain is like, I should be leaving. There's a million reasons for me to go away, but that one thing, whether it's their kindness, the friendship they offer to you, whether it's the way y'all make love or whatever it may be, there's so many different reasons. But just that one reason sometimes is all it takes to keep us to stay. And sometimes psychologically, that could be because we're afraid to start over again. We're afraid to be alone. We don't want to, get to know new parents and go through all that stuff again. So there's a lot that goes on that keeps us there with that person. But damn, you need to look in the mirror and find out if that person is valuing yourself and if they're taking away your shine.
Head stuck in a cycle, I look off and I stare. It's like that I've stopped breathing but completely aware. 'Cause you're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. And if you say something that you might even mean, it's hard to even fathom which parts I should believe. 'Cause you're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. I bow down to pray. I try to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me the way to cut through all this worn out leather. I've got 100 million reasons to walk away, but baby, I just need one good one to stay.
Her vocals impeccable. But I had to look it up because I wanted to see if this was about anybody for any chance, and it might be. Now, this is actually one of the only boyfriends I know of Lady Gaga's, besides her now fiance Michael, who I've looked into a little bit. But I remember I was watching Chicago Fire during this time. Severide, Taylor Kinney. I don't watch the show anymore. It's been a long time. It kind of fell off, but I don't know if it's still good. I digress. But yeah, it says here that Lady Gaga's song Million Reasons is thought to be about her separated boyfriend, Taylor Kinney. Amy Roberts of Bustle theorized that Million Reasons is about Kinney. Roberts believed that the phrase quit the show is a metaphor for Gaga feeling dejected about her life. Roberts also thought that the song's lyrics represent both romantic heartbreak and Gaga's religious faith. Roberts concluded that the song's main message is positive, despite appearing to be full of sadness and heartbreak. Gaga has also written songs for other artists, including Fergie, the Pussycat Dolls, and Britney Spears. She also co-wrote the song Fever for Adam Lambert's debut album, For Your Entertainment. I had no idea she's written for Britney Spears before. Now, obviously, it's an AI explanation, so take it with a grain of salt. It might not even be about him. Let's see. The lyrics were rumored to be about Gaga's breakup with her former fiance Taylor Kinney, but the singer told Howard Stern that they were written about all the men in her life, including Kinney, her father, and every other guy she's had a relationship. It's never just about the guy. And yeah, I kind of felt that it wasn't going to be about just one single person. She doesn't really seem like the kind of person to really give the power to someone like that for it to be about one person. But again, I don't know, because I'm just still getting going on this deep dive.
Oh, baby, I'm bleeding, bleeding. Can't you give me what I'm needing, needing? Every heartbreak makes it hard to keep
I love her rock
the
voice.
faith. But baby, I just need one good one, good one, good one, good one, good one, good one. When I bow down to pray, trying to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me
She's looking for that silver lining.
the way to cut through all this worn out leather. I've got 100 million reasons to walk away. Baby, I just need one good one, good one. Tell me that you'll be the good one, good one. Baby, I just need one good one to stay.
I love her. I love her so freaking much. She is special. She's one of those artists, one of the greats that can make you feel everything she's singing. There's nothing fake about her. She seems so fucking authentic, and that is the thing I appreciate the most about her. Never change, Gaga, or keep changing, keep growing, keep being you, but just, yeah, stay true to yourself, please. We need more people like you. I love you. This is amazing. Damn. Next track, Sinner's Prayer with the S lowercase, making it emphasize on inner's prayer, perhaps, like a prayer we keep inside, I'm going to guess. Ooh, outlaw country. What it feels like.
Came down the mountain, dragging our love.
Whoa, twangy. Sounds like she just stole Sam Elliott's voice.
Came down the mountain, dragging our love affair. Cut on a pretty little number I'm wearing still. It was a hell of a scene at Daddy's feast.
Oh, that
Nobody saw
raspiness.
it coming but the little red devil in me. He has a funny way saying forever too fast. Don't get mad, can't blame a tramp for something he don't have.
Damn.
I get on my knees and beg you, hear my sinner's prayer. I am what I am, and I don't want to
It's like
break
folky.
the heart of any other man but you. Oh, hear my sinner's prayer. It's the only one I know. It sure as hell don't rhyme, but it's as good as good as good as good as gold.
I like it. Who is this? Mark Ronson and Thomas Brennick.
I got a baby sister who looks just like me, and she wants nothing more than a man
Piano.
who plays. Maybe she's in too deep, her love for him ain't cheap, but it breaks just
That piano just adds the perfect complimentary texture on this song. Wow.
like a knockoff piece from Fulton Street. The man's got a gift for getting what he wants.
It's
He says that when he drinks, gets on the brink and throws her off. I get on my
Jeez.
knees and beg you, hear my sinner's prayer. I am what I am, and I don't want to break the heart of any other man but you, but
Ha.
you. Oh, hear my sinner's prayer. It's the only one I know. It sure as hell don't rhyme, but it's as good as good as good as good as gold.
Yeah.
Good as good as good as good as gold. I can carry you, but not your gold.
Ooh. I can carry you, but not your ghost. Your ghost could be mean like your baggage, things that keep it around that are dead and gone. Geniuses. Damn, if Texas Roadhouse ever changes that CD they've been playing since 2003 with Trace Atkins and whatever, I feel like this fits that aura perfectly. That twanginess to it. I forget what that instrument they use in country music, where they're basically, I think they're like turning a knob, or maybe they're playing something where it does that. I can't make the noise. Dang it, I can't make the noise, but it's twangy. Then the piano on top of that really dark bass add this layer of light, this layer of whimsicalness. That's probably not a word, but yeah, it just add this really light feeling to it to take away a little bit of the seriousness of the song, and that is just genius to me. I love when artists do that. The whimsicality. It's like I'm making up some wicked vocabulary over here. Whimsicality. Next song, Come to Mama. Where are we at on the album? Track number 9.
Everybody's gotta love each other. Stop throwing stones at your sisters and your brothers.
Yes, stop doing that. Be nice to your family.
Man, it wasn't that long ago. We were all living in the jungle. So why do we gotta put each other down when it's more than an...
Is she talking about evolution there? Man, it wasn't that long ago. We were all living in the jungle. Is she talking about how it's a possibility that we were all apes, primates, monkeys, whatever it may be? Is she saying that we all evolved from there? Because I believe in something like that. Ooh. Watch me save this track on my Spotify. Wow.
Well, I say rainbows spared more than they've ever done. So why do we gotta fight over ideas? We're talking the same old shit after all of these years.
Thank you, Gaga. Thank you for your brain. Thank you for being so progressive and forward thinking. Isn't that the damn truth? Some of y'all evil people out there just keep talking about the same dumb shit over and over again, like skin color, height, this, that, or the other, things that people just can't really control. When, like she said, like we used to just be in the jungle having fun. Then some idiot decided to make the 40-hour work week. Fuck you. You know what I'm going with there, though. Like, let people be who they want to be. Right. Yeah, because psychos like Putin exist. With buttons that can end their world. Alright, I'm getting too deep. I'm loving the big band production of it. It feels like the song Spirit in the Sky. I feel like it's that era, like we are on VHS or something. The film is grainy. There's 4th of July fireworks being, shut off. It's giving me that kind of.
Everyone tells them he should work a little harder. And I get to work. Catch up. They all tell you that freedom must be bought, but baby, he's already got 'em. So why do we gotta tell each other how to live? The only prisons that exist are ones we put each other in.
Yes! 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 I love her. Stephanie Joanne Germanata. Wow, I love you so freaking much. Life is already hard enough, people. Why can't we just let each other live? Why can't we let them be gay? Why can't we let them be straight? Why can't we let them be black, Asian, white, whatever? Why the fuck is there so much tearing each other down? Why is there so much drawing a line in the sand? Why? Why? Yes, baby, yes. But baby, he's already caught him. So why do we gotta tell each other how to live? The only prisons that exist are the ones we put each other in. Bar. That is a bar. I want that on a canvas. I want that in my notes right now. That's awesome. The only prisons that we exist are the ones we put each other in. We are constantly putting each other in boxes. We are constantly minimizing each other, making each other feel small, taking away personality, stripping people down to maybe make yourself feel better. Fuck. Excuse my language. Man, I'm trying to stop cussing as much. But damn, I am just passionate about this. Thank you so much for saying that, Gaga. Thank you so much for using your platform for good. Thank you for being you. Oh. Right.
There's gonna be no future if we don't figure this out. Tomorrow, who are you gonna follow?
Damn, she should have done instead of the chromatica ball. I didn't even hear that saxophone until now. Let me go back a little bit.
There's gonna be no future if we don't figure this out.
Wow. Friends, watch me add this to my special playlist, Certified Bangers, where there's only 163 songs in it. Now there's 164, thanks to Come to Mama. Wow. Wow, this is fantastic. Sing it, baby. Right. Start focusing on the beauty. Look at a fucking rainbow. Go outside and touch some grass. Stop being an asshole that just yells at the clouds all the time. Get off my lawn type of person. Thank you, Lady Gaga, for using your platform for great. You, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, so many of these awesome human beings that I've been discovering on this channel. Thank you so much for using your platform for good and not for evil. It's so easy to be a Kanye West and just be a piece of shit Nazi scumbag and turn on all your fans and be like a promoter of evil and hate to try to get shock value and to, remain relevant. No, thank you so much for digging deep into your art, making beautiful music and bringing and putting your thoughts onto pen and paper or into music format. Fucking A. Like, what do I say? I'm just so damn happy that someone like this is out there. Damn, we need more people like this. We need this message to be amplified. We need We need better messaging ourselves, like the good people out there, the progressives out there, the people that love that message right there of like, why do we gotta tell each other how to fucking live? Damn, we need more people like that because the people right now that are winning with the messaging are spewing hate and division. Not so much this right here. So, damn, we gotta keep pushing this. I wish this song was a super smash hit. Never heard this before in my life. I'm blown away. I'm getting a little emotional because of how awesome it is. Ugh. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Next track, Hey Girl, Lady Gaga and Florence Welch. Florence from Florence and the Machine. One of the greatest vocalists of all time as well. Let's go. Ooh. Who's producing this? Florence Welch, Mark Ronson. Ooh, I'm interested to hear these voices together. The dark days of... Sorry.
Hey girl, can you hear me? Are you holding out your heart? Hey girl, do you feel me? Sometimes I go too far.
Wow, that was lovely. Already the contrast of their voices. Let me run that back.
Hey girl, can you hear me? Are you holding out your heart? Hey girl, do you feel me? Sometimes I go too far.
Wow.
Hey girl,
Florence.
it ain't easy. I know it's pulling me apart. But darling, don't you leave me.
I have a feeling I'm going to save this.
Baby, don't you leave from me. Hey girl, we can make it easy if we lift each other. Hey girl.
Does she not have one of the best vibratos in the game? Come on, Florence.
Hey girl, we can make it easy if we lift each other. Hey girl,
Shut up.
hey girl, we don't need to keep on one another. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. If you lose your way, just know that I got you. Just know that I got you.
Okay, synths. Saved.
Lady, is it lonely? I've been calling out
This is sexy as...
Tell me that you need me, 'cause I need you just the same. Every day a heartache.
Gosh, she comes in so strong.
But I know you believe me. Baby, don't you leave from me. Hey girl, we can make it easy if we lift each other. Hey girl,
Ain't that the truth?
we don't need to keep on one another. Hey girl.
I love it, singing back and forth to each other to reassure that this don't have to be a competition. We don't have to be evil to each other. Hey girl, we can make it easy if we lift each other. Damn straight. By lifting each other up and not putting each other down and breaking each other apart, it can make it a lot easier. And then Florence said, hey girl, we don't need to keep one up in one another. Don't gotta keep keeping up with the Joneses, however the phrase is.
Hey girl, hey girl.
Don't gotta keep one up each other.
If you lose your way, just know that I got you.
Love it. Love the support. And that beat is crazy. Very futuristic.
Help me hold my hair back, walk me home, 'cause I can't find a cab when we dance.
Nice.
Down the Bowery, held hands like we were 17 again. And then it's 4 a.m. The sun is creeping up again. Don't you leave from me. Oh, darling, don't you
I knew there was something similar about this song. So the AI overview again. Lady Gaga's song "Hey Girl" features a swirling synthesizer sound and guitar stabs. Some say it sounds similar to the Philly soul style of David Bowie's "Young Americans." I agree. That is what I was kind of hearing a little bit there, with the instrumentation on this song. But damn. Damn, damn, damn. This is so good. I love hearing these two vocalists. Their voices contrast each other so beautifully. So much power in their vocals.
Just know that, just know that I've got you. Just know that, just know that, just know that. Have me, hold my head back, walk me home, 'cause I can't find a girl.
I love it. It's a real girls song. Just really supporting each other there. Walking them home, making sure they get home safe, because unfortunately that's something that women have to think of constantly. You can't just walk home at any time of the day because there's just disgusting men out there that are stronger than you and could take advantage of you, and you know the story. I love that there's a song about supporting women though, instead of all the shit that's always breaking each other apart, dragging each other down, pitting each other against each other. Next track, Angel Down. This is track number 13. Surprise, surprise, I'm really enjoying the album.
I confess I am lost in the age of the social. On our knees, take a test to be loving and grateful. Shots were fired on the street by the church where we used to meet. Angel down, but the people just stood around.
Oh,
I'm a believer, it's a trial, foolish and weaker. I'd rather save an angel now. I'm a believer, it's chaos. Where are our leaders? I'd rather save an angel now. Doesn't everyone belong?
whoa. Oh my gosh. Lady Gaga's Angel Down. Joanne was written about Trayvon Martin. Rest in peace to Trayvon Martin. Fuck you. Whatever that dude's name was, Zimmerman or something. I don't remember. Fuck him. We shouldn't even think about his bitch ass. Upon the release of Perfect Illusion, the lead single from Lady Gaga's new album, Joanne, it became clear the singer-songwriter had taken a radical departure from the electronic leaning brand of dance pop that catapulted her to the fame nearly a decade ago. During an interview with Beats One Zane Lowe on Thursday, Gaga revealed she wanted to take a more organic approach to crafting her fifth album of original material with emphasis on writing lyrics that had the power to shine light on meaningful subjects, including those found on the ballad Angel Down, written with frequent collaborator Red One. Oh, that's why she says Red One. Gaga. Okay, now I know what that means. The track, she said, serves as her response to the highly publicized 2012 shooting death of 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. There's an epidemic of young African Americans being murdered in this country. I was overwhelmed by the fact that people just stood around and didn't do anything about it, and that the justice system continues to, over and over again, not seek justice for these families, she's told Lowe. I have my ear to the ground of my fans, young African American women and boys who are terrified. They tell me they drive in their cars, and when they hear a siren, there's a paranoia that runs through their body that they freeze up, that they can't think. This is a tremendous anxiety. This is something I care about. This is something that has to stop, something we all need to heal from. She continued, I can only hope my voice and the lyrics will reach people. It's also a complicated thing. I'm not an African-American woman, so how do I speak about those things? It feels impossible. How can I not say something? How could I possibly make an album about twerking my ass in the club? In my mind, I can't reckon it. It feels empty. It feels irrelevant. When I go to the studio and I write, at this moment in my career, I can't possibly think of, oh, what would be just fun? We all can't escape the truth. No matter how we want to just have fun, the more we mask the shame of this anxiety, the harder it's going to be to heal. Oh my gosh, I have tears in my eyes reading this because, again, I just love how great of a person she is. It's refreshing to hear. It's refreshing to hear these words come from somebody so freaking famous and popular, somebody that has such a hold on pop culture, someone that influences pop culture like she does. Damn it, Stephanie. You're such a good person. And I wholeheartedly agree with everything you said there if it's not clear enough.
In the
Damn, we gotta be better.
arms of
Still
the
to this day,
sacred,
10 years
why
later.
do we pretend we're wrong? Has our young courage faded? Shots were fired on the street by the church where we used to meet. Angel down, angel down.
Ugh,
Why
man.
do people just stand around?
Right? Cowards.
I'm a believer, it's a trial.
And that's exactly like me, myself right there. I've never been someone that can just like stand around and stand down and do nothing. I've gotten myself in trouble. Like, for instance, one of my friends talking to this girl that, ended up having a boyfriend. He didn't know about that. Well, when he found out about this, we were at this party. The dude's way bigger than me, way bigger than the girl. He starts smacking her around. And yeah, I couldn't stand for that. That's something I definitely will never stand for. And I ended up inserting myself into that. I will say I whooped his ass. The dude was like 350 pounds. But as a humble brag, I will say I'm a very athletic person. I've had to defend myself so many times in life. I'm not trying to sound like a hard ass here or anything. But the moral of the story is just that, like, you have to face these demons. You have to. And, I guess my point here is I'm saying, like, it gets me in trouble. Like, if I saw that happening, I probably would have confronted George Zimmerman. I might have gotten shot myself, and I don't know what to do with that information. Maybe that's why people, stand around and are in shock, because they're trying to, self, what's the word? They're trying to, save themselves. They're self-preserve. They're self-preservation. They're trying to save themselves, but I can't do it. And I don't know what that is in me, because I don't have examples like that in my life of people that, were always standing up. But anytime my friend gets cheated on or whatever, I used to always try to stand up and help them. And so many times I've had that smacked back in my face, where the friend chooses to believe the girl instead, and then months later they find out they were getting cheated on, and then they apologize and, "Oh, Danny, I'm sorry, I didn't listen to you. Thank you for being a good friend." And it's made me a little cynical to that idea of even helping somebody. And I don't even want to, like, put my nose in anyone's business. Like, and I'm venting here a little bit, but like, there was times where information would just come to me because people found me as like someone that they can vent to, someone that they can talk to about things. And yes, like, information like that where people are cheating on each other and stuff like that would get back to me. And I just can't, like, watch my friend just be out there like a clown, have no idea that his girl is going to basketball NBA games with another guy wearing a jersey of this guy that my friend bought her. Like, sorry, I'm going off on a little tangent here, but just people need to have some balls, or just have some fight for what you believe in, I guess, is what I'm saying in a long-winded rant here for you to know a little bit more about me. I don't know. I might cut that out of this because I don't want you to think I'm just someone that's out here picking fights. I'm not. If I see someone, especially if I see a woman getting hit by a man, I will insert myself into it, whether I get my ass beat or not. I'm sorry. It's just, I cannot watch that happening. Rant over.
I'd rather save an angel down. I'm a believer, it's chaos. Where are leaders? Oh, I'd rather save an angel down.
Wow. Goosebumps again. That was gorgeous. And let me just say now, because I've told you the story, so I can wrap it up and kind of, I guess, vent a little bit more to you guys. What happened when I did fight that guy? Like, before I even went to go confront him and ask why he's doing that and shit first. I huddled around with my friends. Like we got into a circle. We were 17 years old at the time too, by the way. Shouldn't have been at that party. They were like, those people were in their late 20s drinking or whatever. But anyways, I got into this circle with my friends and I told them like, listen guys, we never do anything crazy. You just saw what happened. We got to beat this dude's ass. He can't be putting his hands on your girl. And the two other people that were in the circle with me was her cousin. They're these three people like my best friends, but the girl were those two other guys' cousin. The other guy, one of my best friends, that was his, I guess, sneaky link, which I mean it's not good either way. But yeah, we broke the huddle and I went to go confront them, and guess what? My friends were just like 100 feet back behind me. They didn't walk with me. They left me there to go handle it on my own, and that was kind of like the start of like realizing that those weren't exactly my people either. So it's kind of shitty that I ended up fighting other people's battles for them, but it's just kind of a testament of just who I am. I'm not going to let bullies be bullies, whether it takes me, risking my life in ways. I'm going to do that. That's called having integrity. I do pick my battles though. Not everything has to be like that. I don't actually believe in violence at all. Like I think violence, like if you beat someone up, I think all that's going to do is it's going to make them afraid of you. It's not going to exactly have them see your frame of mind. It's not going to have them see their perspective. It's just going to make them afraid of you. And now they're going to agree with you just because they don't want to get their ass beat again, which in some instances is necessary, right? Like Kanye deserves to get his ass beat right now. But in other instances, we should be able to talk and, resolve things in that issue. But nah, when you put your hands on someone like that, you have to eat these fists, baby. Thank you for letting me talk that out. That felt really good to get off my chest, actually. Where are our leaders? That's for damn sure. Feels like they're never around when things big happen, unless they're like virtue signaling to us. Like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is someone like that who I love dearly, but man, he does not use his platform the way he should. A lot of his kindness seems fake. At least it's kindness. That was beautiful, man. Just an absolute beautiful song. I'm so happy she uses her platform to talk about very serious issues like that. I still hear racist dumbasses talk about how Trayvon shouldn't have been wearing a hoodie today. Like, fuck y'all. How many times, like, walk a mile in their shoes, man. Imagine that being your kid. Imagine that being someone you love. And, like, to say something to egregious like that is just disgusting. All right. You got to hear me ramble a little bit. You got to hear me be real and vent a little bit. Appreciate that. I need to get that off my chest. The next track is called Grigio Girls. I love me some Pinot Grigio myself. Haven't had any in a while. This is track number 12.
I was 23. She was 35. I was spiraling out, and she was so alive. A Texas girl, real strong, taught me this strong song. So when I start to bawl, she says, let your teardrops fall.
Aww.
On the Pinot Grigio. Girls, pour your heart out. Watch your blues turn gold. On the Pinot Grigio. Girls, keep it real cold, 'cause it's a fired up world. Make it all make sense. Does it all make sense? Make it all make sense. Sisters never pack up. We always run back like 7 years ago. I said you'd make
I just read who her friend was. I'll read it in a second. Taking it in.
So we'll turn on a bachelorette, dye Ashley's hair red, and then we'll have our sixth Spice Girl in this bitch.
I love that. So we'll turn on a Bachelorette. We're going to watch some Bachelorette, Little Girls Time, dye Ashley's hair red, and then we'll have our sixth Spice Girl in this bitch. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Shout out to Spice Girl, Spice World. Little Ginger Spice. I was a scary Spice guy.
Grigio girls keep it real cold, cause it's a fired up world.
Aww. This Gaga deep dive has truly been cathartic for me, especially with the Star is Born era and now this. Just so much fantastic meaning. This right here, this explanation. Sonia Durham was a close friend and former assistant of Lady Gaga's. Durham died from breast cancer in 2017. Gaga paid tribute to Durham with social media posts, song dedications, and a video celebrating her birthday. Relationship. Gaga and Durham were friends for over a decade. Durham was a managing director at House of Gaga, Gaga's creative team. Gaga wrote the song Grigio Girls on her album Joanne in tribute to Durham. Tributes. Gaga dedicated the acoustic version of Edge of Glory to Durham at Coachella. Gaga posted on social media about Durham's strength and positivity inspired her. Gaga celebrated what would have been Durham's birthday with social media posts. Gaga vowed to be a warrior for her and a voice for cancer patients. Gaga has said that this is her legacy. Gaga said that Durham's courage and positivity changed her life. Gaga has said that she will continue to be a warrior for Durham and a voice for cancer patients. Damn it, man. Gaga. Fuck cancer. Fuck cancer so much. I explained how, my grandma's going through it. And this past 2 years, my grandpa's been going through it too. Well, 2014, my grandma was diagnosed with breast cancer. She was able to have a mastectomy, went back into remission. She made it through. And then now, 10 years later, the cancer's back. It's in her bones and it keeps spreading. Fuck. And, with my grandpa going through it and he's having heart complications and kidney complications. And I've been responsible for taking him to so many doctor appointments and hospitals and outpatient care facilities and whatnot. And I've been with my grandma every single day with her going through this. And I remember asking her about it, how's it doing? How is your cancer doing? And how she said, in such a calming, loving way, she just told me, Daniel, it keeps spreading. It just keeps getting worse and worse. But she said in this, the most calming way ever. Oh, man, it just hurts. How have we been making all these medicines and all this research for years now, and we still don't have a fucking cure for cancer? It just blows my mind. But yeah, so this, my grandma, I'm lucky she's still here, and I'm cherishing every day with her. She, like I said earlier, I think it was here, maybe it was a Sabrina Carpenter album I did, but, man, she is my beacon of light. She's always been my beacon of light. She turns lemons into lemonade. That woman, she's special. And, it keeps me up at night. But I love her to death. I love her to the moon and back. And I will continue to be there for her. And damn, Gaga, you got me in my feels so fucking hard between the fucking movie A Star is Born, between some of the songs out here. Y'all have just seen me cry. I'm sorry, but it's real shit, so I gotta talk about it. Ripping my heart out this week, Gaga. Damn you.
Yeah, man. Play that New York
Next track
song.
is Just Another Day.
Show 'em how we do it.
It's the penultimate track.
Downtown. Just
feels
in my chair and
a lot
find
lighter.
a way. And when you say that thing that you say that makes me mad, I'll turn away, I'll turn away, I'll turn away. And think of different ways to keep my spirits up and choreograph ours with playful, joyous thoughts. We both know I could
I like that, and I think of different ways to keep my spirits up and choreograph hours with playful, joyous thoughts. That's awesome. A little cathartic.
nothing or do about
Just-
relaxing. Hey, I love you, and after all, it's just another day.
This could be like a Randy Newman song.
Oh, I could use some 2 or 3 or other kind of ways to be, but today I
Mark
won't
Ronson.
be so hard on me. I'll walk alone down a different
I love her.
street and smile at all the new strange I meet and pick up unique style. I'll kick around today and create simple thoughts. I'll laugh in humble ways. We both know I could learn a thing or two about behaving, but I love you, and after all, it's just another day. Come on, Mark.
Mark Ronson, you genius. I really like that distortion. Yes, horns.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Newman.
Wait, I just said this sounds like a Randy Newman song. Is Brian Newman by any chance related to Randy? Aw, dang it. Dang it, there's no relation. No, Brian Newman is not related to Randy Newman. Randy Newman has brothers named Barry and Brian. Okay, whoops. Back to the song.
We both know I could learn a thing or two about behaving, but I love you, and after all, it's just another day.
It just feels like a nice day walking through the park. Balloon, like I could feel bright blue, not blue. I could see bright, vibrant colors like balloons. Man tying off balloons. Maybe a clown making some balloon puppets, balloon animals. It just has that carefree feeling to it. I can almost hear like it almost sounds like it would be in like a antidepressants commercial, right? What was that? Can't think of any of those medications right now. The names.
And after all, it's just another day.
Ain't that the truth? Just another day that we have to figure out something to do with it. We are all just humans swirling around on this damn planet that's swirling around in space, just flying around, rotating around the sun. We are tiny little beings, man.
I confess.
The last track on the album, Angel Down, work tape. Okay, so we get another version of that song. Make me cry again.
In the age of the social, on our knees, take a test to be loving and grateful. Shots were fired on the street by the church where we used to meet. Angel down, but the people just stood around. I'm a believer, it's a trial, foolish and weaker. I'd rather save an angel down. I'm a believer, it's chaos, where are our
So I just wanted to make sure to confirm pretty much what work tape meant. I figured it kind of just meant the working of the song, the creation of the song. So it's the original recording without digital enhancements in post production.
Doesn't everyone belong in the arms of the sacred? Why do we pretend we're wrong? Has our young
I don't even remember the other production on the song because the substance of the lyrics are so strong.
by the church where we used to meet? Angel down. Why do people just stand around? I'm a believer, it's chaos. Where are our leaders?
That's something I wanted to comment on more too on the last song. Like, where is our leaders? Evo. So during this time when Trayvon Martin was shot down and murdered in cold blood, our president at the time was Barack Obama, who, in my experience, in my opinion, is the greatest president that we've had in my time when it comes to leading, when it comes to putting the right messaging out there, when it comes to taking care of the right people, the people that need to be taken care of. He also has flaws as well. Drone strikes and shit like that. Every U.S. president is a war criminal. That's just the uncomfortable truth that we have to realize and understand. But it is the price of our freedom, I guess. God, I can't believe I'm actually justifying that. But yeah, because if we aren't stronger, then other countries are going to be stronger and take us over, and that leader is going to put their way of life. It's going to be a constant cycle going on until the end of time. It's the Thanos thing. Someone's always going to think that their way is the right way. But I feel like by the end of Obama's leadership, by the end of his presidency, that man was just like worn out, dragged down, and his messaging was not the same anymore. And during this time, I just felt like he said what he needed to say, but he didn't say what the world needed him to say. He didn't fight for it as much as I thought he would have fought for it. If it was in the first term of his presidency, I think it would have been a lot better. I think there would have been a lot better pushback, and I think the failures of the leadership there is why we're dealing with so much of what we're dealing with now. All those racist, disgusting people that were getting radicalized during that time. The George Zimmermans and whatnot were radicalizing people, and we didn't even, a lot of people didn't even realize it was happening. I saw it and I was like, oh, great. There's half of the fucking country is paying this guy's like GoFundMe or whatever. I remember people paying this dickhead's legal fees and stuff. So there's clearly a part of the country, part of the world that was feeling like they were left behind. And the messaging at that time, they were seeing, African Americans, black Americans, all different types of people being shot and killed and broadcasted on the news, and I feel like that empowered them. They ended up voting for an evil criminal in Donald Trump, and they still are like obsessed with this guy, even though he's been convicted of rape and whatever else. Like, damn, we really are missing our leaders. Like, say what you want about Obama, but at least 6 out of his 8 years as being a president, the man was saying the right messaging. He was bringing the country together until like the end of it, which, all them wolves, they started smelling the next election coming up, and they had to start making the propaganda and messaging and start radicalizing the hateful rhetoric that we've been hearing for the last fucking 12 years now. It's just been insane how much we keep hearing it. Like, how often do you hear it's 2025, it's 2024, it's 2022? Why are we still doing this? Like it matters, because it's going to be 2026 next year and we're going to be saying the same fucking shit because we just don't have the best leaders in the world. We don't have great leaders right now. No Martins. Yeah.
I'd rather save an angel down.
Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah, guys. I gotta give this album a standing ovation. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This album, I actually didn't even know this album existed. I've never even like usually with artists, I at least know their album names. Like with like especially popular artists like Lady Gaga, I've heard of the name Art Pop. I've heard of the name Fame Monster. I've heard of the name Chromatica. I've never heard of Joanne. So I had my expectations were very low, and I am super super proud to have listened to this piece of work. What an amazing message! Just an incredible piece of art. I want to say, like, I was thinking about apologizing for maybe getting a little too political here and there, but like Lady Gaga said in certain parts, or that the excerpt I read about this song and about her friend, like she talked about how at times she thinks that maybe I should make a fun song here, maybe I should make like something that's just for fun, but there's enough of that out there in the world. We have to be able to use our platform for serious things too. You guys know I'm not always serious. Like a lot of the time I'm really goofy and pretty much like happy go lucky, going with the flow kind of person. But there are times where I will get political. I will speak my mind on certain things I believe in. And I think that's really important. Too often we are, diminishing our ideas. We're putting our thoughts into a smaller box than we are just like talking about these things and kind of when you talk about this stuff. Now I'm not like a celebrity or anything like that. I have a very small following that I've been starting to build, but I think it's my responsibility to use my platform the way I intend to use it as well, which is for good. I want to be able to spread positivity. I want to be able to spread love. There's too many assholes already out there in the world. There's too much bad, evil shit going on. And yeah, we need to talk. We need to talk back against it. It's not always going to be me dancing or me, thirsting over women, because there are more sides to me than that. It reminds me of this meme that I keep kind of near and dear to my heart, which, I have done it to myself, but it's the wacky dog meme. I don't know if you can see, it's going to be in reverse here anyways, but it says, "Hey, wacky dog, say something funny." And Wacky Dog says back, "Actually, I have something serious on my mind today." And that is, I do feel that way a lot of the time, but I've done it to myself. I know that by, portraying that I'm always happy, that I'm always, happy go lucky, and that I'm not thinking about these more serious, deep things, and, I'm drooling over nice asses and beautiful faces and whatever. I know that makes me, come off as a wacky dog, but I do have more to offer I have more to offer the world as well. And I think I have a good head on my shoulders. I like to like truly believe in that. I know my heart, I know who I am, and I know with confidence that I can say that. So moving forward, I will not be afraid to be political. I will not be afraid to talk back against the evil Donald Trumps and Elon Musks and other politicians in the world that are trying to divide us and conquer us and use us for their own gain, which is usually monetary. I mean, come on. At the end of the day, everyone out there is trying to survive. And I hate that I have a little empathy with knowing that, because I know everyone is out there trying to survive and they're using their skills to their best advantage. But fuck those people. And and we should be uplifting people like Lady Gaga and others that use their huge platforms that they worked so damn hard to build up for, and to boost their signal and to boost their messages like this. Like, we really need to be able to do that as a society, or else we're never going to improve, we're never going to get better if we keep living in fear. Fear is the ingredient to the product of hate, in my opinion. I think fear, when you don't go and socialize with other people, when you don't get outside of your box, when you're just afraid of things without experiencing them, I believe that is what breeds hate. And I think that's where racism comes from, and sexism, misogyny, all the negative things you can think of. I think it really derives from fear. Now, I do think there are some just evil people out there. But more so, I more so believe in like nurture and how we nurture people and ideas and stuff like that. But man, this this album, it's so heavy. It has so much substance to it. You saw me cry, you saw me laugh. I hope you guys understand my perspective when I'm talking on Angel Down about, getting physical and having to stand up for what you believe in. I hope you understand what I'm going for there or what I'm saying there. Because that's something that is really important to me. Integrity, being you at all times. It means so freaking much to me. In a world full of phonies, try to be a real one. Seriously, there's so much fake negative people out here. Try to be a real one and try to add light to this world. I think Lady Gaga did with this album, Joanne. She sounded absolutely beautiful on it. The lyrics meant something. There's so much substance. Mark Ronson, you are awesome, dude. Blood Pop had a cameo on here that which was really intriguing to me because I never heard of the guy until Chromatica, and the sounds were so much different on this than that. It's like night and day. But I really freaking enjoyed this album. Some of my favorite tracks on this album were Come to Mama. I love that. That was another one that had a fantastic message on it. I love the production on it. Hey Girl with Florence was so damn good. And then obviously some of these other songs up here that it shows I didn't save them, but just know I will be going back and revisiting this album because this is truly a freaking work of art. This is special. I don't know if she won Album of the Year for it or not. Let me see. Did she win any awards? So let's see. Accolades and Impact. The album was nominated for the Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album at the 60th Annual Grammy Awards, while Million Reasons was nominated for Best Pop Solo Performance. Million Reasons was one of the award-winning songs at the BMI Awards. The piano version of the title track won Best Pop Solo Performance at the 61st Annual Grammy Awards. So a year later, Gaga got her Grammy for Million Reasons off of this album. So that's good to know at least. And that's a beautiful song itself too. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this album. What's your favorite track on the album? What does this album mean to you? Thank you so much for letting me get personal and vulnerable with you. This is probably the most vulnerable I've ever gotten on an album or in any video that I've posted. So please be kind. Please have grace to people in this world. Not saying specifically to me. I know that sounds like the way I worded it there, but you can judge me all you want. You can shit on me in the comments. You will not break my soul. I promise you that. I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone that's been subscribed, that's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my Patreon subscribers. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers. We are getting really close to 50,000 over there on YouTube. So please, if this is your first time here, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel. It's free. Please hit the thumbs up. That also helps. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. And yeah, I hope this was a little cathartic for you. I hope this was a little escape from real life and that you got something out of this. That's it for this one, y'all. I hope you're having a really good day. I will see you in the next one. Take care.